Guess what? It grows the economy. Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
The Legion household.
He said, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm still cracking up on this show today.
Ew, steak, yum. But this right here was so good. If you weren't already reading Action Comics, this isn't like you go pick it up and check it out kind of thing. I mean, sure you can. It's action packed, huge stakes. We know that.
Steaks, yummy.
Yeah, we know that from without
You
spoiling.
said something about high stakes, totally different, and he was like, "Steaks, yummy."
And he had walked off before it happened too, so he was out of cam, out of mind. You just hear that. As soon as I saw that in the chat, I just pictured that from y'all's perspective. Like, yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was hilarious, dude. I was cracking up. It was on point.
Steaks, yummy.
Yeah.
It's my greatest dream come true. Welcome to the Hotel Hell. Check-in time is now, check-out time is never.
Are you doing okay today?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Okay.
Especially with Comics Curing Cancer having their own booth, I'd absolutely want to support that great effort. Plug into them on Instagram if you're not already plugged in. It's an amazing charity that's doing great things with the power of this comic book community. They've already raised nearly $10,000, and we're not even to the big event that's going to go down in October, where you'll have a chance at some great slabs, some great raw comics, some great original art. All kinds of stuff is going to be poured in to support this great cause. Last year, they were able to raise $50,000. We've got great expectations, great hopes that the community can come out and make it even bigger this year.
And, you know, I'll be looking at asses and shit, and I seen little yoga pants coming out the nail salon. So I peeped the ass out, and I was like, damn, she thick as fuck. Turn around, TT. I was like, damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is still out, my nigga, and it was just, I mean, that's the whole.
Butts.
What up? What up? What up? It is Tuesday once again, and we are back for another FOC and chill. And we already have my man TJ joining us. What's up, Flash by Night? How you doing, my brother?
All right, I'm through. I'm through clowning around.
What was
you
that?
doing?
I don't even know what that was.
All right, so there's this wrestler in TNA who has this really, really catchy theme song, and like it's everywhere. And he's been crossing over to the WWE or NXT anyway, because they're having a cross promotional partnership thing. But he's like the hottest thing since, I don't know, fish grease, because of that song.
And he's in the TNA?
Yeah, he's in TNA.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check this song out.
Guy named Joe Hendry.
Are you really out here bumping it like that, or are you just playing?
So it does get stuck in my head from time to time, and I just felt the rhythm right then. I felt the groove.
Shout out to my comic book dad Lorenzo over at Indie Comics and Reviews. We have taken a month and a week off, and I have very much missed the show, so I'm excited to get back. I have a ton of reading to do because I got to have a pick of the week, at least one. So I got a ton of reading to do. Grommets is probably going to make the list, so we'll definitely be talking about Grommets. I know I saw Beckerman today, and he picked up 1 and 2 of that, and he actually picked up the 1 in 10 B cover for number 2 for cover price, but it's actually a 1 in 10 incentive. And I saw that it went for $26 on eBay. So he got a hell of a steal today over at Pop Culture Comics here in Overland Park, Kansas. Well, no, I'm not in Overland Park. I'm in Shawnee, but you know, the Kansas City metro area. So check it out if you're ever around. That's my shop. Shout out to the homie Beckerman, who is also here, wants to know what books are on FOC. Will we find out? I don't know. Maybe TJ's okay with checking out a little FOC. I think you're pro FOC, aren't you?
Yes,
TJ?
I am pro FOC propaganda.
So we might have a chance. I don't know if Mark might have take a night off. We might be able to get to it. We'll see. We got the homie Sledhead in the house. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Ben Compton is here. That's my brother. Good to see you, my dude. Eli G, my Instagram homie. Always good to see you. Dazzler variants are coming in strong. I was looking at the FOC. I actually messaged my homie Scotty Vaughn. It was like, I see you about to your wallet's about to get
everywhere
on this FOC. There was tons of them. I had to get the X-Men one. I don't know if you guys want to pull these up, but I had to get the X-Men one. I couldn't. I thought about the Hulk one, but I passed on it. I did not get the Hulk one. But yeah, there's a ton of them.
So this was last week's FOC, but I grabbed the Avengers one with Storm.
That's this week. That's what I meant. What did I say? I meant Avengers. What did I say?
You said X-Men. I think X-Men is the X-Men is this week. I think the X-Men one has magic on the front. The Avengers one was last week. Last week I think was the first week.
All right, you're gonna make me check this. You might be right. I'm because there's always a chance I'm wrong. Oh yeah, there's the Thor one. Yeah, I don't see it. You're right. It must have been last week.
Yeah, the Thor one's pretty cool too. But I got the Avengers one, and there's one more I think I pre-ordered. I'm pulling Doctor Strange, but I skipped the Doctor Strange one. It was so.
It was last week. I got mixed up. You're right. I'm tripping.
But who else is this week?
Oh, do we want to pull? Actually, are we going to actually do this, guys? Are we pulling this up right now? I'm down for it.
I mean, if I don't get it in now, somebody's gonna come stop me. Somebody stop me.
It is true. It is true. Well, let's go ahead and start at the top. We actually get to look at FOC this week, guys. What's up? Ain't No Grave first on the list for me. I have not read the first one yet, but it's Scotty.
Oh.
So I know I'm gonna like it. And it's Jorge Corona, the team on The Me You Love in the Dark, which is a book I really loved. I got some slabs for that book. So I'm excited to actually dig into this one. Probably
one and two were, in my opinion, were really good. One kind of gets you caught up with the characters and everything, and then issue number two just flies by. What is this?
I just want to say I'm thoroughly disappointed with this community. I'm thoroughly sad and disheartened that I had to come on here and fucking stop this fucking nonsense.
Oh man, we were so close.
You were fucking close, and it really hurt. And it's gross. You guys all better come to church on Sunday, fucking sinners. Letting this shit go down on a fucking goddamn Tuesday. Tterrible.
I'd never get to spread my propaganda, and I was this close.
You were really close, man. You were
to influencing the world.
I'm sorry. The church had to come in and stop this bullshit.
So Beckerman,
I've been foiled by the do-gooders.
Beckerman is ridiculous here. He's always finding new ways to hate on me. Beckerman's having a private conversation with a dude in the local comic shop. I'm walking around the shop looking for ways to waste my money, and he's expecting me to also listen to his conversation. So he's just being ridiculous right now. Although he was kind of nice to me today, so that was a pleasant surprise. It was a little different
nice to
than
you?
normal. He was a little. I wouldn't go. He was kind of nice.
Oh,
I'll go that far.
That makes sense.
Like he was almost.
I gotta tell you something. Beckerman's really nice to me.
He's nice to everyone else.
I know.
I always say I don't understand why people like you, but I think that I'm not seeing the version that you guys are seeing for some reason.
I watched his Hucklebutt this morning. That was fun.
Oh, I haven't caught up to that yet. Actually, maybe I'll boycott it since he's so mean to me.
Aren't you guys all going on like some wrestling adventure pretty soon?
Yes, Swag. I saw Swag today. Speak of the devil, there he is right there. Saw Swag at the LCS today, and we are all going to be hitting up a wrestling event this Friday night, which I'm excited about because I still get to watch UFC on Saturday night and gamble on that. But I know Bobby De La Ghetto's going, Brother Joe's going, Swagda's going, and Beckerman is going, and there might be more people I don't know about. Beckerman.
Sam, look at this hair. If you're gonna vote for hair on the CBC awards, look at this fucking shit. Look at it. Look at the mustache. Look at that shit.
It's all right there. Let's put that out there as well. Nominations are open for the CBC Awards right now. Yep. This is the time to show love to your favorite guys. Bleak Church is a great category for you to throw up there. There's also the hair. Yeah, he's got that going as well. He also has hands. I
have hands. Mine are decorated. These aren't even decorated. So
I know. I was watching Robbie over at Pop Culture Philosophers, and he is no longer going for hair. He's going for hands. Oh, so heavy competition going down right there for sure.
Well, I don't know if my 500 subscribers can take out his 7,000 subscribers. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Hey,
Izzy, I'm trying to think. Is this a first appearance? I feel like it is.
It's a second appearance.
That's right. That is.
It's a second appearance. Yeah.
There was a reason why I was pausing on that. But what's up, Izzy? Good to see you.
What's going on?
I got a sketch from Izzy at Heroes Con, and I like to just get excited about what that'll be.
It's right there.
I'm really excited.
It's actually right there. Some people
you haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been unveiled.
I told him I wanted to be surprised. Yes.
Wants to be surprised. It's gonna take a while before you finally get to see it.
That's fine. That's the excitement, right? I'm gonna be really excited to see that.
Yeah, I did. I will tell you this much. It's kind of an homage. That's all you get.
We're all suckers for homages. So
homages are some of my favorites, man. If you can homage some of that Tales from the Crypt stuff, I'm a sucker.
Oh, I did a Tales of the Crypt piece one time. Oh God, I loved it,
dude. I'm every cover that comes out that has even the header and like the three faces. I'm like, yep, I'm buying.
Now you got me. Now you got me looking. I'm gonna look for it and see if I can find it. I think I ended up giving it away. I was trying to sell it, but for some reason it wasn't selling. And then I eventually gave it away. Because that's what ends up happening after a while. Yeah, it was just one. It was one of those things that I didn't understand why people weren't buying it. You get what I'm saying? When you see something and you're like, I did a pretty good job here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I did a pretty good job in this piece, and then it's like it just didn't move. You know what I mean? So
yeah, man, I get it. I get it.
So I think that anytime I find a shadow doctor in a dollar bin, I'm like, how is this book in a dollar bin? This book was so good. What's up, Cliff? What version of Cliff are we getting today, my man? Good to see you.
You're getting traditional original recipe. Traditional original recipe Pearl Mini Corporation Cliff.
All right, the best kind. What's up, my man? You got any controversy?
Yeah.
There was some controversy, wasn't? Oh yeah, a bunch of cards got stolen at Dallas Expo.
Yeah, $1 million worth of cards.
And they got tape. They got tape.
I'd like to actually start some controversy right now because I want to say something about that. I guess a $10,000 comic book just didn't make the cut to make a video on Swaggle House and all you other fucking assholes that try to get all your fucking clout. My buddy's book $10,000 X-Men 1. Not good enough to make a video on, but $10,000 worth of fucking cards. Go nuts, boys.
It wasn't 10,000.
$1
$1
million
million
worth of cards, though. Sorry, go nuts. Go fucking
I mean,
nuts.
a million's quite a bit more than 10,000.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care.
I'm not sure. In their defense, I would say I'm not sure there was really a story there because I don't think anybody ever doubted that they were going to take care of it. I never did. I never doubted that they were going to take care of it.
There's a huge story there. Just we'll never know it.
Well, do it
well,
what
can we do then?
Like I mean, I think it's weird that the person who may have stole it would have just like gotten scared and mailed it in. Just crack that fucker and go send it to CGC. Like,
That's the alleged story. That's the alleged story. It was mailed back in. Somebody got so scared that they fucking mailed it back.
I haven't heard that.
That's like so
That doesn't.
weird.
That doesn't.
You can tell the hood.
Well, that's the real story. So they didn't find it. Somebody mailed it back in to CBCS.
But I don't understand.
Anonymously?
Anonymously, yes.
Right,
apparently anonymously.
If I were CBCS, I would do everything in my power, regardless of how weird it is, everything in my power to be like, hey, we found it. That's it. Because this story is actually worse.
Amen, brother.
Stranger. And
Amen.
it makes them look worse.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I didn't know about that part. That's crazy.
But anyway, that's all I want to say.
Reverend Finger Blaster, I'm loving your facial hair return.
Somebody who's actually really good in our community, they don't care about that, but they care about some, whatever. I don't like it.
That makes sense. That makes sense to me, though. Honestly,
I get it. $1 million's a great number. That's a big number. You go, oh, I'm gonna get lots of views.
I mean, there's local news and there's national news, right? We wanted it to be national. It was national for us, but I hear you though. I love me some Swaggle though, so I'm just being defensive.
Swaggle's a good guy.
He might be a good guy. He might be.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. He's not like some other people where they all feel.
Oh God, we're not gonna start hating on influencers. I don't have a problem with anybody. I'm trying to think. Do I have a problem with anybody? No,
I don't have a problem with them.
I got a problem with one guy.
Are we gonna talk about it, or is it a secret?
It's not. No, it's not a secret.
I know who you're gonna say.
I know he's a fake. No, you don't. You think I know? You think
you're not gonna say who everyone says? It's not who everyone says.
We hope you know.
I think the person that everyone says is not a fake. I think he's very
I don't think he's a fake.
He understand. He has a brand that people don't like. But the guy I'm thinking, the guy that I think that I don't like, the guy that I don't like is Sticky Fingers. Was it Sticky Goose?
Sticky Goose.
That's funny. I thought that you were talking about Sticky Goose the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time I was like, it's probably Sticky
Well,
Goose.
Sticky Goose is the guy I don't like, but most people would think it's Tom.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Tom.
Oh no, Tom's legit, but he also needs a back slap on a chancleta too. Let me take care of it. Let me handle the.
He's a Garcia though. He's a Garcia.
I'm a Garcia. We blood. I'm gonna take care of it. Because that whole speech about 1,000 comic book stores close in North America every year. That's right, bitch. I say it all the time, Thomas. And then he goes, but with variant covers, it's a great way to hit exclusive and diversify the portfolio of stuff. Shut the hell up, Tom. That's how come on, Thomas. Wake the hell up.
I think what people don't like about Tom is the salesperson in him.
No,
that's what
you're not allowed to make money in comics. It seems, it's not allowed. What's up,
I don't really
Marty?
mind Tom, to be honest. I don't like his book, but I don't mind Tom, to be honest.
Like I think Tom is like cool, but like at the same time, like that shit right there is like Tom. Like, did you forget your audience might be intelligent for 5 seconds?
I think
this isn't American voters. These are comic book collectors. We're
Hi, Legion. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, now hold on. I don't know.
Did I start the conversation? Because I wasn't trying to.
But you did.
You didn't start the fire.
I was just saying. It was always burning.
I just like to say that my work is done here.
Your work isn't done until I get blasted.
Oh my goodness!
I just think it's
Lord
the
have mercy.
salesperson approach that people don't like about him.
Yeah, you're not allowed to make money in
He's like
comics.
any.
Later, Bleak.
Well,
why don't-
it's
why
making
don't-
yeah, all right.
why
It's
don't
making
people
it's
just
making
talk
money
trash
off of
about
things that
comic
don't make money.
sellers?
Because
Yeah.
he brought. I was trying to find it actually. The clip.
What
that
are
he
what
was
are they mad
referring
at him
to.
about now?
Oh no, that was just me being mad at him.
Oh,
You know, because
Yeah, it was.
and I was like, and don't worry, let me handle him because half Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican. I got this, and I'm Garcia blood too, so I got this.
I think a lot of this.
What's the other half?
Down with him,
He's
though,
half
you
Puerto
know what I
Rican, half
mean?
what?
Yeah, he's half Puerto Rican. I don't know what. The other half never
He's
counts.
got to be. Yeah, the other part's got to be white,
No,
right?
no, he's definitely Puerto Rican. He's definitely there. There is a Puerto Rican to him. I see it all over. He has like the Puerto Rican flag. You don't put up a Puerto Rican flag and not be
I do
Puerto
all the
Rican. I'm just
time.
saying. Well, yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
my
That's
thing.
because you're.
Tom,
That's
the
because
Puerto
you're.
flag isn't
That's because you're
flamingos,
secretly
Mark.
Puerto
They're
Rican.
not
That's what it
flamingos.
is. Yeah, that's because Mark is secretly a Puerto Rican. He just doesn't know it.
You know what, Izzy? I'm going to let it go, and I'm not going to say something filthy. That's my gift. My gift to you tonight, right now.
To me or to Tom or to
all
Mark?
of you, to all of you, right now. I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm just
I'll
gonna
live
let it
for
slide.
This ain't my show.
live
You
for
can do
your
whatever
dirty
you want.
work.
Based on what
You
I
know what though?
understand.
If Cody Rhodes can be half Cuban, any of us can be half Puerto Rican.
Just
There you
take
go.
the DNA test and find out, like I did. It's wonderful. You know, when that test came back 36% Irish, my mother was like, "Oh, I guess your granny wasn't kidding." You know. And then when I saw that 24% African, my mother was like, "Ooh, I guess I'm a little more African than I thought."
24. Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, you know, my mother's face was like, "Ooh."
I believe it. My kids are about 24, so that makes sense actually. I was trying to find that clip you were talking about, but Instagram for some reason is not working for me.
What clip are you looking for?
The clip of Tom talking about, North American LCS is closing year after year, but one thing they could do to diversify their stores inventory is to invest in all these variant covers and the what do you call the 1 in 25s, the 1 in 50s, the 1 in 500s, right? And I'm like, Tom, shut the hell up. That's why they're going out of business. That's why they're going out of business.
Some of them are going out of business, but
Have you
some of them
ever-
are making money, right? I
Have
mean,
you
I
ever
think
thought that like maybe because like when did y'all start hearing like, oh no, all these comic shops are closing? When did that narrative start becoming like prevalent, hitting social media and stuff?
Mark, that hasn't even been prevalent. That's happened since I closed my shop. Since I closed my shop and Atomic Comics had to shut down 3 of the locations around 2010, 2011. Every year, it's been 1,000 shops in North America, Canada, and US. Every year, roughly 1,000 opening, closing, over and over and over.
That's where I was going to go with the opening part too, because I would say probably about maybe a year or two ago, I started seeing videos left and right and news articles left and right of shops closing. Like there's like a big influx of shops closing. It was about between a year or two ago. Of course, there's always businesses opening and closing. That's the nature of commerce. But there's like a huge influx of shops closing about a year or so ago. And it was probably my little first train of thought was maybe it's because 50,000 fucking shops open during the pandemic. And when they say shops closed, they're not all brick and mortar either. Some of them are like they have a base of operations, but they're online shops and all. There's just a huge influx of people that got into the hobby that were participating as shoppers and sellers that when everything chilled out and people could go back to life again, they stopped buying and they stopped having customers.
Yeah.
Huge shift.
That may be the case, but I mean, the standard has been, 1,000 on the flux, where that number could have been greater during 21, 22, 23 of fluctuation, but on average, it's been that way. And I meet people with the stars in their eyes to do it, and I'm like, "Are you sure?" Here's the clip.
All right, hold on. I gotta start.
How old is this clip?
It was a video I made off of Comics and Chaos.
What's your thoughts
I
on
think
the
it was
influx
last
of
year.
books with high ratios and indies with small print runs? Is it inflating the market?
I absolutely love high ratio variants. and I think it's very important for the comic book marketplace. If you enjoy Boss Logic as an artist in this industry, better have a 1 in 300 for him as an option. It's pretty damn expensive. He's one of the best and greatest artists in the freaking world. And he takes time to draw Ninja Turtles because he loves comics. Also, every year, there are less comic stores than there were the year before. Just 2 years ago, for an entire quarter, stores were shut down. They had to operate out of their store. They couldn't even bring their employees in. Some stores were forbidden to even open up. Incentives allow those who are investing in these comic books a way to get diverse inventory to lower their risk in the event that they're not unable to move, let's say, 3,000 Marvel comics or 4,000 DC comics or 500 Boom comics. Comics and chaos, yo.
I think he has a point. He just has an argument from a different perspective, which is not our perspective. It's the seller's perspective. And if you look at this comic book market, there's absolutely a division of comic book markets where some people got a lot of money they're trying to spend in this market, and you want to cater to them with these ridiculous books. I mean, why wouldn't you? And I've said it many times before, we all complain about variants, but why would a comic book publisher, why would Boom Studios sell me one copy of Something is Killing Children when they could easily sell me 10? And my dumbass is going to buy them.
Without those variants and stuff, Dynamite would be out of business.
Yeah, this we all complain about.
I think Dynamite's going to be out of business because of those variants. To be honest, they just produce way too many.
What are you basing that on, though?
It's going to implode sooner or later.
Are you looking at their numbers, though, or are you basing this on?
I'm not looking at numbers. I'm just looking at the sheer volume.
Yeah, I thought that for the longest time, but it keeps going, and somebody's must be making money somewhere.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. I mean, saying that there's volume without saying what the sales look like is kind of hard. Like,
I agree.
If
what
they're moving them, then it works. Now the day the sales slow down and they don't recognize it, that's a problem. But I'm assuming, yeah,
I can tell you this much: they're not doing incentive variants, so I think that's probably the saving grace there, right? So it's not like a 1 in 100 for them. It's literally this store is Dynamite.
Like you point out, they're called incentive variants. Who's the incentive for?
Yeah.
No, I'm being serious.
That's the term.
They're called incentive variants. We call them ratio variants. They call it because it's an incentive.
They call it incentive variants.
That's what they're called. It's not for the shoppers. That's an incentive for the shops to order more, get their cost per book down, and get a book that one single sell can cover the cost of numerous ones. Yes,
does it?
Yes, it does. All right, if you sell one incentive variant for $30, that just covered the cost of 15 A covers you just got.
No, but that's if it's a book that people want.
It does, Cliff. It does. It's just math.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm having a family conversation that's fucking with my head in this conversation. I have to stand on the disagreement of like the ratios, like trying to justify all that madness because it doesn't.
But I'm just saying, if it didn't work out, why would shops do it though? That's the question for me. Then
they do it because they have that one person that's willing to buy that one book.
And this is my point: is that
they do that because it's profitable for them to sell that one person that book.
The new market is there's less customers buying comic books, so the way that they make their money is they sell more to the people buying them, and that's how you do it. And that's
you're not making new customers.
Yeah, I'm just saying
customers with bigger bucks.
The things that we complain about, I feel like most of them are, first of all, us doing it, and second of all, they're is propping up this entire industry. So I just like, maybe we shouldn't complain about it so much, even though one of the first things I did when I came in was complain about how many variants there are. But like, one thing that collectors just have to understand is that we don't have to buy them. We don't be a completionist. That's how they get you. You know, don't do it.
Well,
it's not worth it.
My question about variants, and maybe not ratios. I don't do too many ratio variants. But my question about the variants are that everybody who complains about having too many variants, I bet has variants. So now if you have some and your neighbor has some and the guys you're talking to on YouTube has some, apparently we need variants. Now how many? It probably depends on your foot traffic, your business acumen, who you're selling to, how you run your business, and taxes and blah blah blah. So how effective it is probably up to the shops. I wouldn't say it's like some catch all for every shop to do it or not to do it. It
You
just
have to be
depends.
wise about it. You have to
Yeah.
be wise about it. That's what it is. You can't go ahead and buy the 1 in 100 of every single book because you're going to go out of business as a result of that.
Right.
If you don't have the customer that has the wallet to do it, then don't do it. If you have a customer that has the wallet to do it, and it's a regular, and let's just say they pre-order for it, because that's the other thing, pre-orders, right? You pre-order for it, then by all means go for it if you have it, but chances are you don't. But the problem is some of these shops are doing this. They're buying these books with the idea that these books are going to sell. When they're just going to sit there and become a mystery box book.
Because my shop will keep 1 in 10s and 1 in 25s on hand for certain books. But if you want a 1 in 50, 1 in 100 or higher ratio, you will more than likely have to go to my shop owner when you find out a month or two ahead of time and tell him that's your plans, and then he'll accommodate.
Absolutely.
You have to be able to you have to be able to pay for it. You have to be able to
we do have dudes who roll up in there and be like, why don't you have the 1 in 300? And it's like, I need advance notice. If you want,
That's
if
so
you want the 1 in
big, right?
300, you gotta freaking pay for the 1 in 300.
Yeah, that 1 in 300's guy. That's rare to see at a shop, though. You really only see like these big time distributor shops.
Yeah, Midtown Comics.
So,
Like that.
here's where this one in particular individual in my shop got a little spoiled, because my shop participated in one of those group variant covers, right? Where it's my shop and Barry Gary and this guy and that guy, right? So they participate in exclusive. So of course, because my shop has to participate in exclusive, and there you have to order thousands, right? So yes, he got a 1 in 300 and 1 in 10s and 1 in 25s. So this dude was just thinking, oh, that's gonna happen all the time. No, it's not gonna happen all the time. You know, so it's like, no.
What book was it for?
I think it was. I can't remember if it was Thundercats or Masters of the Universe.
Them Dynamite books are crazy, man.
But it was.
Space Ghost is killing it though. So good.
Got me a Space Ghost coming to me in the mail. Shout out to
I forgot about it. You won 2. Like one of them is a $30 book on its own, Marcus.
Shit! Look at Durs with the blood.
Fucking variants.
I'm excited to frame that original art. I'm really excited.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now because it'll be easier. I didn't frame it when I sent it because I was afraid to try. But I have 2 cardboard pieces that it's between, and it's just taped on the edges.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll frame that, man. I've been
I
spending
was just
so
afraid
much
to try to
money
put
on
it in
frames.
something and ship it. You know, how getting mail to or through
Yeah,
Atlanta
dude,
can
especially through Atlanta. I know you're gonna think.
I want to ask you guys.
We made it to Congress. Did I tell you about that? The Atlanta shipping hub place actually made it to Congress floor. It's been such a big issue.
Oh well, it's gonna get fixed now, right?
Yeah, they got it right. Consider it done.
What up, Durs?
Yo.
Durs is cheesing.
With
I was bored, man.
So,
Dirt, what's up?
You said something in the chat that piqued my interest. You had mentioned someone asked to be on your channel. Who was that someone?
Comic Tom 101.
Nice. Oh, I thought it was.
What?
I thought it was
I hope
Sticky
you
Goose.
have. And Fire Guy. They wanna hang out with us more, man. They like the hangout. They like the hangout style stream. They really did. So
good for them, man.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
That's a good way to sell some books. I'd say. Get in the
Now
that
can I have some quick business?
Ryan's
Since there's here, can I have some quick business?
Go for it.
All right. Can I have a screen, Marcus?
Oh yes, of course. Let me see here. Let's see. There we go.
Really quick. Durs. Would this look nice somewhere in your house?
Did you? That was in Rob's giveaway box, wasn't it?
It was.
I remember that being in his thing. I forget who did it, but I remember him. I remember when he got it in his one of his videos. He put it in his thing. That's a nice one, man.
Well, I'm
Do you wanna
asking
answer
you
his
for a
question,
reason.
Dirk?
Would it look nice in your house?
Yeah, reach out to me in the DMs and we'll trade. I probably got something for you, and you didn't get any of my stickers, so it's a win-win.
TJ likes Transformers and Moon Knight. Durs, don't let him down.
I can do the Moon Knight Transformers. I'm hoarding too, bro.
I know. I remember when the Transformers first kicked off. I'm like I can't let Durs beat me. I can't.
I'm slowly catching up. I think Rob has us all beat, bro.
I was about to say every Wednesday Rob Thomas was exclusive. Rob has us all.
He's missing 9 covers.
I just do the
Fire
Jane
as well.
exclusives. That's it.
Would this look good in your house, Durs?
Fire as well. What's that?
Too goddamn bad. It's
I saw you got that.
I knew it.
Not that.
I pretty much knew that was gonna.
I
go that
I
route.
was drooling on the comments when you first dropped on IG, man. I was all over it.
Man, I was so excited to get that thing, man.
See, for me, it makes me even happier when like other people are getting Spawn stuff because like I love to see that stuff, man. That's
I need a Spawn short box. I've been looking for them.
Dude, there one exists and it's from like 1994, and it
Why
came
aren't they churning those out? That is
dude. All right, so it's the only way you can get it is still sealed because it comes with the Spawn trading cards, and like it only comes up once every few years. It's a
What?
Spawn box. Yeah, it comes with like the booster box of the Spawn cards. It was like some marketing thing. So that's it. That's the only short box that exists.
I need 2 short boxes for my Spawn stuff.
Same, man. Mine's in a Spider Punk box, and then the BCW like the hard box, not the plastic one, but the padded cloth one.
We got Carlito sneaking in. Link is in the chat if anybody else wants to jump on. We also got Comic Cap Collectibles. What up, homie? Good to see you. DVH, of course, joined us from across the pond, and then Christina Payne. Thank you for coming through, Christina. Good to see you. What's up, Cliff?
Gentlemen, I want this slabbed. So, should I try to do like the JSA CGC slab for this? Or
Can you do sketches on JSA?
I don't think you can do it. No, they'll confirm a sketch. They won't. They'll confirm a signature. They won't confirm a sketch.
Yeah.
So what? Does it come back green label?
That's CBCS, right?
But
yeah,
I can put it
CBCS,
to
but it'll come out
CBCS.
as art. Put it in CBCS and it'll come back. You can put it under art and it'll be acceptable.
All right.
Recommend.
The art option on their website. So like, when I box it up, do I have to like write a letter in there or like?
I won't
Ask
be able to
Rob.
tell you.
Ask Rob or
Rob's the
Mark.
guy
They
to
do it all
talk
the
to.
time. Rob and Mark do it all the time. Ask one of them too.
Well, that's why I wanted the panel's consensus. And
Well,
Mark,
I think Mark does the slab it yourself with the art.
yeah, I don't want to do it like myself. I want to do that. I wanna
do art. That's what I recommend as well. So ask
So
Rob.
wait, can you not slab a sketch and not try to attribute it to anybody? It's just
so I could answer that one. I could answer that one from someone that submits them. So you can, as an artist, submit your art. That you can do. What they cannot do is if it's unwitnessed, right? If it's unwitnessed, they cannot verify that person did it. So JSA will not work for a sketch comic.
So
I guess what I'm asking is could I submit for a regular blue label? Can I submit a sketch comic?
For blue label?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
If I just want to submit a book, I don't need it to say sketched by Izzy or
no, I don't think you can.
CBCS.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've because
CGC is going to give you the green one, the green label.
Yeah,
they're gonna give you this book has been altered or something. Yeah. Assumed it was
like the Marine Corps. Give you the big green weenie.
Nice.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah, that'd be dope to get the art with those.
Well, of course, my favorite thing is here's Invisible Woman by Paul Abrams, the man behind the John Romita Jr.
Stop hating on John Romita already.
I will. Well, me cago Ramiro Jr. Me cago Ramiro Jr.
Like his
Stop hating
Daredevil
on it,
cover
man.
that comes out tomorrow. That close up of Bullseye that JR did.
The bullseye looks good. Yeah,
looks really good.
So, Mark, you just missed it. If I want to send this in for art, CBCS is the way to go?
I wouldn't send nothing to CBCS.
I mean, I don't want to. I would like you know,
listen to Gers.
Listen
to Gers. He said he already told you.
Yeah, he said that they were my friends.
I have always been wide open to all the grading companies. I've never.
No, he was talking about like what label to go, and I said you do the slab it yourself with the art label more than anything.
I'm saying like I would love to CBCS right now on just quality control alone. Like that company's they got problems right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you lose somebody $10,000 book, that's a problem.
That's a wrong question because, like I said, I see him. All his sketch covers have art, and I'm pretty sure that's what he said. All
for that though, I mean, you can get an art label. You can just sit there and say art, and their labels look good. But I would, I mean, like what Dur said, I would put it on the slab it yourselves. They look so much better. You can customize them, and like my labels that I have on mine look like you can't. If I put it back here behind me, you couldn't tell it's a slab it yourself. It looks like a regular signature series label.
DVH says CBCS is where you need to go, Cliff. He said they'll take care of you.
Well, that's the part we're not sure about, Marcus.
Yeah. Brandon's here. Just shout out to Dismay Comics. Oh, go ahead, Cliff.
No, I'm not going to be worried about this the way I would be worried about Uncanny X-Men 1 or X-Men 1, right? You know,
I'd worry about it anyway.
I got X-Men 1 right there.
Brandon says Jeff Lemire is selling his art through Comic-Con Art after the mass exodus from Cadence Comics. Yeah, that was crazy. Everybody randomly posting on Instagram that they were bailing on that place. So definitely Cadence Comic Art. There was a mass exodus from them a while ago, and they're all like Jenny Frison started selling on her own site now. A lot of them are finding new ways to sell their stuff, which is great. I think a more direct relationship with your customer base seems like the way to go. In this,
you'd always have to have a manager, handler, a rep of some kind to do it all for you, though.
I know Scotty Young has. That's exactly what he has, and I think that's the way. If you're big enough, that's the way.
Like Clayton Crane went solo. Oh, I'm assuming April's handling all the ordering.
I think the rumors that I heard were that they were skimming off the top is the rumor. Obviously, I'm sure you know that too. But
Cadence.
Yeah, there's not been an official report of hey, this is what was going on that I've seen.
Have you heard Becker comment on it?
No, I don't think.
Or Mad Spidey, if you whatever they have to say is the official word. Not saying that jokingly, but they would know.
Oh, Beckerman, are you still around? He's probably in bed by now.
Yeah, him and Mad Spidey both are entrenched enough in the art world to get accurate word of what's going on.
I think that I might have actually heard that. I don't want to say that because I don't know, but that's what I heard is that it was something about money, which makes perfect sense.
I heard a rumor.
But shout out to Dismay Comics.
Yo,
homie. Any other controversy going on? I'm trying to think.
Yes, it is July 9th, and people are still shooting fireworks or worse in my neighborhood.
America, baby, America.
When I say fireworks or worse, I'm leaning toward or worse.
I did get some new.
Every day, a person loses their finger due to a firework issue.
I'm leaning toward the fireworks that you have to have license and buy shells to shoot.
Hey,
boom! Heroes Con.
Yeah, all three. I'm curious to see the hero.
His copy of that.
I want to see their
triple find.
Because
I got that one. I got that one signed in Terrificon last year.
It looks almost exactly
but I didn't get
the
it
same.
slammed.
Oh yeah, it's a nice signature placement.
It looks almost exactly the same as yours. Because I'm sending mine to JSA just for the authentication. So,
but you got 3 signatures. It's not going to work.
It won't. You can send 3, right? No,
2.
Oh well, then I'll send it.
The limit's 2.
I'll send it to CBCS.
Just self-slab it.
The limit does not exist.
We're right back to where we were. Just self-slab it.
There is no limit with
the limit does not exist.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really care.
I watched Mean Girls too many times.
Okay, you got me. I'll be back.
Let's blow
You
this
wanna-
one up, guys.
We gotta show our 8 billion genies. I'll be back.
Hey, let's play show and tell. You guys want to play show and tell? We never
With 8 billion genies? Okay, hang on. I got one for you.
with anything. It ain't got to be 8 billion genies.
Here, I got one for you. Here, we'll go with the Robin Williams one. I got you, bro. You want to go back? Here, we got that one. The Bran Flakes Virgin.
Oh, I haven't even seen that. What is that?
Yeah, it's the Robin Williams tribute. He's got. It's probably not going to focus, but on
Well, that's Bran first comic too, right?
Yeah. Over here where it says R.I.P. It says R.I.P. Robin.
Yeah.
What issue
And I
is
think
that?
that was his first comic
issue,
book.
It's issue 7, and yeah, it's his first. That was his first cover.
Well, I have not seen that, but I love it. I kind of.
Bro, I'm a big 8 Billion Genies fan. I love that series. Wish
I
World,
even read that one.
fantastic.
It was a blast.
Wish World, I just read a couple of days ago. It was dope.
Swagda is always about seeing the books. He's in that stage where he's just consuming as much as he can, figuring out what he loves. That book is hot right now.
7-Eleven.
I just sold it on eBay for $177.
The book is crazy for that much, really?
Yeah. It's signed, and the 1 in 10 by itself raw sells for 150. By itself, the raw is selling for 100 to 100.
You just sold that for $177.
Yeah, I had it on
You
bid.
should probably get your hands off. It doesn't belong to you anymore.
It doesn't. It's getting shipped out tomorrow.
That's the one you sold? Oh, but it went for that much because it's signed then.
Yeah, but the raws by themselves unsigned 100 to 150 all day long.
Nice.
Oh, really?
What is it?
There you go. List that shit. List it right now, bro. It's Gromit's, the 1 in 10. It's the 1 in 10.
I was talking to Beckerman about this today. He was like, "Well, you better go ahead and sell them now." And I was like, "Well, that's the thing, though. I bought 2 of them because I really liked it."
I have.
If you really like it, sell one.
I have 4 covers for this because the series is dope.
Yes. This one.
Is that the second print? Oh no, that's the Wish World.
Oh, this is
that's Wish World. Yeah.
Gromit's,
dude. It's
don't blow
the
past
8.
Gromit's. Fill me in. What is this?
Hang on. Let me get the one.
It's a new book from Rick Remender, and it's about 1980s skater culture.
What's got it hot right now?
The story is good.
I think it's nostalgia, right? It's nostalgia, right?
So it's all about skating.
It's optioned?
I think it's been optioned. That's why
I didn't hear that.
I'm gonna find it right now.
Not here.
So
But that makes sense.
This,
I didn't understand why that book just jumped.
This whole page. So I'm a skater, and there's a 2-page spread. I used to be about this. I'm sorry. Dude,
What
it's
a
late,
fucking
man.
hater.
Yeah, he is, bro. He is. But look, this 2-page spread of how a rock comes to Earth and ends up making this dude crash and fall. Facts. That is what rocks do. And just like it's 80s, and all the music and everything,
that is what
it's
rocks
fire.
do. Can confirm.
It's fire. And then issue 2 was fire as well. 8 out of 10 for me. Better than DC Absolute Power, which was a 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah. No, I just bought it because I just loved the cover. And I knew that Rick Remender was writing it was the real reason I bought it. And then 80s, I love the 80s, dude. Steve Perry, Journey. It's just the golden time. It's a golden era. Ooh, the Blood Hunt. Did you got the number 1?
Did you?
No,
get the
dude, I
Wolverine?
missed.
Are you
I
getting
missed
the Wolverine one?
Yes. So I'll have number 5, and then I'm gonna wait a couple months for them to cool off, and then I'll just buy 1 and 2, and then I'll have the set.
The Wolverine one is looking good though.
Yeah, it's like 150 right now, so I'm not buying it right now.
So I don't understand why nobody loves this. I liked this one more than the 1 in 10. I love it.
Yeah, I like that one too. Did you see Barflies comes out tomorrow? Ryan Brown's new book.
I was debating
Which Ryan
on
Brown?
that one.
Not the G, not the one with the G.
Oh, it's not the Genies guy. I thought it was.
No, it is the Genies guy. It is. I said
Okay.
it is. I said not Ryan G. Brown. You know.
Oh,
That's the difference. Yeah, but it is the Genies guy, and the artwork looks really dope. I grabbed cover C, I think.
Oh, Bobito snuck in here. Kansas City is here. What's up? We got Swagged out here. We got Bobby here. What's up? Anybody else got any more show and tell? Love me some show and tell. What up, JD? Good to see you, Raging Cajun.
I don't know if I ever showed this one.
Something for Mark. Look,
man, Phil.
Look what I found, Mark. I'm hyped.
Let's go.
I knew.
What are we looking at here?
JLX.
I don't know. Explain, Mark. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's Justice League X-Men amalgam book from the first run of the amalgam, the first volume, I guess you'd say, the first set of one shots. Then you get a JLX Unleashed in the second wave of it. Unfortunately, none of the creators behind that book were at Heroes.
Ooh, I like that. That classic border. A lot of folks are collecting all of those. I think Scotty Vaughn was trying to get all of them.
You see the signature and remark?
Who, Adams? Oh, is that Arthur? Oh man.
Where's the remark? Oh, the Spidey remark. Okay, yeah, there we go.
It blends in pretty well.
It looks like part of the cover. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
That is awesome. I love that. How much?
How much? $20.
I'll send you 35. Isn't just.
I have a raw copy of this one. So I have
That's a cool
copy.
book. I swear.
Arthur, that's my dude, man.
Transformers was fun, but nothing special this week. Oh, let's talk to the Transformers guy. Any thoughts about this comment from DVH?
He's apparently read it before us, so
he is from the future.
Yeah, he is.
At least a few hours in the future.
Last week was
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
what it is. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about
last week's
that.
issue was really good.
He does get the scoop on us, doesn't he?
Thanks, man.
The damn time zone. Yeah, they all got to find their spots. I think they should really try and do it themselves, in my mind, but build up your own brand and cut out middlemen. Seems like the way to go to me.
He was so cool in person, side note.
Yeah, I loved both him and Charles.
Dude, yeah, he's like, oh my God, you want to buy my Wish World? I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I also have this as well. He's like, oh my God, you got Jenny Frison to sign. I was like, yeah, I'm a big 8 Billion Genies fan. He's like, oh my God. He's like, that's like, that was awesome. They just loved hearing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I couldn't spend the $20 for it.
I was like, I don't need this at all.
For Wish World?
But I'm gonna buy it.
No, I bought Wish World and got it remarked and signed by both of them, but I didn't want.
I love this thing though. No regrets whatsoever.
It's the Genie plush. Was that
No regrets whatsoever. I did not need this. It cost too much money, but I don't regret it whatsoever. I'm so glad to have it. Heroes Con was awesome, man. I loved it. And they were cool.
Fire Guys. What
So
Fire Guys
I'm looking through. I'm looking through
Crash Down
Key Collector
exclusive.
So I'm looking at Key Collector, right? And it's saying Grommets number 2 is a key, but Grommets number 1 is not.
So Grommets number 2. I mean, is it saying it
has
does it say the first appearances of the gens or whatever?
No, doesn't say anything about it.
What does it say? The key?
It doesn't. It says key of the week.
Oh.
But it's
Probably because
only the 1 in 10 that they think of as key.
Right, and only issue 1 in 10 is the only one that matters. Issue 1 and 2.
How much is
because of the artists?
I already have issue 2 of the 1 in 10 coming, and it's only going for like cover price. It doesn't matter.
No, that's not true. It's going for $26. No,
is it? I have
for the 1 in 10.
Yeah,
Beckerman just picked it up today for cover price, and I showed him that it was going for $26.
Gotcha. I haven't checked it in like a couple days.
People are selling it for $40 online. Number 1, the 1
sold?
in 10 is going for $160.
It must have got optioned because this doesn't make sense how this book is blowing up.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No, I've been trying to say
options.
it's the quality. People are just excited for good stuff. I feel like
It doesn't.
I really do.
It doesn't work that way, though.
We've seen it multiple times.
It worked with Doom number 1, dude. No one saw that coming.
Avengers Twilight.
No, but Doom number 1.
Twilight?
No, what happened to Doom number 1 was the MF Doom.
Right,
That was
agreed,
that was
100%.
Doom.
When you bring in hip hop culture and you bring in like that, it's going to go nuclear. But
The
Avengers
Grommets
Twilight, for weeks, dude, I was selling issue number 1s for $20-$30 for weeks after it came out.
What about Avengers Twilight? Did that
dude.
fire off because it was a good book?
That's what I'm saying. Avengers Twilight, you can still pick up issue 1 and sell for $10-15.
You are interested. My shop had tons of these books left. So if you
want,
They had a ton of them. If this book shoots up, I'm gonna go buy all of them. Actually,
You need to. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's going to go any higher than it is because I've been watching it, and I'm not on spec, but I've been harder on the modern spec. I'm more on like, hey, this book is on your shelf. This is what you need to know about. Hey, this book's $5 on a shelf. You can sell it for $200. I don't care about the random spec. But like grommets, if there's that many books on your shelf, whoever's in your area, times are tough, man. Go pick some of them up, get some gas, get some food, do whatever you need to do, man.
So when it comes
Donate
to
it
the
to
spec on
Comics
grommets right now, I don't have the answer to it, but I will get the answer.
I think it's just nostalgia. Are you reading it, Izzy?
I'm not reading grommets.
So 8 out of 10.
The answer to if it's
not reading it.
Nostalgia. The art's good. The nostalgia's good. It's fun. I don't know how many issues it is. I have no idea if it's a mini or what.
I don't either. No, I don't know either.
It's cool.
I like Rick Remender, although his Holy Rollers book. I know some people are like Holy Rollers, but I didn't really like Holy Rollers. But Rick Remender wrote Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, which was a really great book.
I think this is the first Rick Remender book I've ever read.
Righteous Thirst for Vengeance is great, man. I love that book.
That's what I think too, Phil. I think grommets will sizzle out. I think the 1 in 10 will always stay about $20, but if you're gonna,
I mean, that's you. I mean, 95% of the time, that's a safe bet. That's pretty with modern books, pretty safe bet. That's
if
why
I would have known that, dude, they had a stack of them at the booth for like cover price. That's when I bought it. I was like, oh, this is the only cover I had. I didn't even know it was a 1 in 10 at the booth. I was like, oh, I'll get this signed. And then Furbird, shout out to Furbird the nerd. He was the first one on IG. I saw that posted, and I was like, no way, this is going for $200.
Yeah, the only thing cover price has to say about grommets is it's a little old gem, of the good old times, full of nostalgia. And readers are responding to that.
Them image number ones, man, they can go nuclear sometimes.
It has a nostalgic, but it'll probably die out after a while.
Issue 2 has
maybe I should
Taco Bell.
No, it's starter. It's a starter jersey. Trev. What up, Trev? Good to see you, homie. I like Chiefs. You not a
Hey, Trev.
Get out of here with that. I'll leave so quick.
Let's see what CBSI
It'll be
says.
okay, Durs.
I
Show us
know.
on the dog where the mean Chiefs touched you.
Right here. both.
He got touched.
Yeah, both.
It's good to be king. I'm looking forward to that back-to-back. NCAA 25 is about to release, so my group is popping off right now.
Hang on. Let me see something real quick. NCAA 25 crossplay. Let's see.
Are you on?
You
Xbox,
better hope
right?
it's not. You better hope it's not.
You don't want
Marcus. It is crossplay, and you are in a world of trouble. Because put me in on that league, please.
All right. I'll add you to the group, buddy.
I was gonna say we have some very different interpretations of what crossplay is. Ooh. I was like, what? What are you doing?
Cliff to
I'm
a
always
video
learning
gamer,
new terms.
A gamer, crossplay is the greatest invention on the planet because there's no reason since he's
Are you
on
playing
PlayStation-
different platforms?
Right. It shouldn't. We shouldn't have that wall to not play with each other.
Right.
We can touch tips, Cliff, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say my crossplay is more about touching the tips, baby. You know, smoking bowls and smoking bowls, if you know what I mean.
I want to be that school, that AAA division school that nobody knows about, and hope for the best and work your way up.
All right, yeah, hit me up, Swagda. We are at 35 members right now, and you can only have 32 in the league. I know not all 35 are going to get a PlayStation 5, so I'm not sure how much wiggle room I have, but so we may have to go Survivor on the cuts. But yeah, hit me up, Swagda. It's matter of fact, Swagda, if you need to hit me up on Instagram, how about that, brother? Finally get that one figured out. All right, anything else? We're at an hour. Any other drama before we get out of here?
Who here watched House of the Dragons this week?
Oh, you know your boy did.
Marcus, this is an intervention right now, bro.
It is.
He ain't listening to me. Y'all tell him.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, the emotion, like it's an action show. My girl was bawling her eyes out at the end of this episode. I was an emotional wreck at the end of this episode because no spoilers, but if one of my favorite characters got in this episode, but like the storytelling, and you don't even have to know anything about Game of Thrones.
Nothing.
Dude, I could just it's really crazy.
When was the last time you saw a single episode of television this good?
I was just getting ready to say, on one end we have the Acolytes doing its thing, and then on the other end we have shows like The Bear and The Boys and Game and House of Dragons. And see, I don't know about you, Mark, but I know how everything ends. I know everybody who dies. I know everything that happens because I know all the lore. I went into the lore thing after Game of Thrones, so like I know who dies, what dragons, blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff.
Spoiler alert: there's all the dragons die.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Everyone who's seen Game of Thrones know all the dragons.
No,
die.
that's what I'm saying. Like, even knowing what's going to happen, it doesn't matter because the show delivers on just such a phenomenal.
Well, you're getting
level.
to see where and how it all happens. And
Yeah,
how
it's just
all
the way
those
the
things
storytelling
One
is
thing is
just
having a
perfect.
checklist of who lives and dies over a long time
Right.
span and seeing it play out and it having weight, mening to it.
Right. Also,
the cinematography in this show is fucking nuts.
Except when they're riding dragons. That's the only downfall. That's the only time
What's the
it's a little
budget for the
weird.
season of the show?
Just a little bit over the Acolyte.
Right, and like look at the caliber, and I'm using that word profusely this freaking week. The caliber that the House of Dragon gives us, and then the caliber of what the
Yeah, I've said it before, and I'm convinced more now than ever that Disney's just embezzling money with television shows.
Somebody
mentioned
pull that. AMC tried to pull that crap with Walking Dead. Go ahead, Flash. Sorry.
Somebody mentioned the possibility of studios being laundering companies.
I've been
And
saying
the first person whose face came to mind, I'm like, Mark keeps saying that.
Yeah.
Also,
let's go.
Oh my God, why is it like the cutest Transformers cover?
because Cliff is here, I pulled out Cliff Jumper.
Shout out to him. He's in a little bit of trouble in the series, man.
He's doing all right. He's making it.
I saw a
Our
trailer.
Bumblebee.
What are your thoughts on that
Yeah, he's not
Transformers
Bumblebee.
trailer I just saw at Despicable Me 4? Have you seen
I'll
it?
be seeing that on vacation. It came out this past weekend.
I saw this thing before.
I forgot what it's called. Is it Year One or something?
Yeah, Transformers 1.
That doesn't come out till September, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was hoping that'd be out when I was on vacation. I'd see that one.
I'm really intrigued because I know it's a kids movie, but I still want the Megatron turn somewhere towards the end of the movie.
Yes, dude, it looks fantastic. I can't wait to watch that.
It's
one.
I don't know how I feel. I'm interested though. I'm definitely interested.
I'm pumped for
I'm meh. That's where I'm at. I'm right on the fence. Not enough to go see it in theaters, but I think I would be enough to rent it. Oh, I got the flow for that. Big hype. Shout out manga. Shout out anime. Let's go.
This book is gonna be hot. I guarantee you. This book.
Hey,
is gonna be hot.
Doreen.
Only
screw
not
all
because
the
of story,
kids
but
stuff.
because of the whole anime side of things.
That's not his first appearance, so don't.
I
spec
know,
on
but
that.
it's his first. No, you do spec on this because this is his first solo.
First ongoing.
What a mellow.
First
So
series.
first
or whatever.
solo is just as it's not as important as the first key, but a first solo is just as important. So
Don't spec on that book.
I got that one and the foil and the 1 in
It's-
10. I got 3.
it's
4.
gonna be a big book. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be the
don't
same
spec
value
on
as
it.
the first.
The story
on the
is
first
really
one?
cool too. It's
I think
really
they're
good.
just assuming
I think
because
this is
Spider
such a
Boy did
great-
fine. They're like, we need a Venom Spider Boy. Call him
That's
kid.
clearly what it is. They're
Not
cashing
speaking
in.
of people like me and Trev, our anime man. That anime really gets us going.
There we go. Now we're
But
talking.
you
There
know
you
what
go.
though? You know what? The people who are reading Spider Boy and apparently Kid Venom are having much more fun than the people reading Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
This is Marvel trying to capitalize on the influence of manga. That's what
I
this
see
is.
Noel
Not,
right
not,
there. by the
not,
way.
just, not, just,
Shout out.
not just
Which
that,
is
but
a good thing.
I have this thing about being tied down to 1,500 issues of canon, whereas these new books and new characters, you can actually tell stories without having to be weighed down.
Yep.
I dropped Spider. I went
You
out
could
of
just
Spider-Man
read
issue
more
5,
DC
but
and
it
you
was
wouldn't
good.
have this problem.
Absolute
What-
Power. Speaking of DC, Absolute Power. That's how you do an event book. With it was good. It was okay, but the way they explained it was perfect for somebody who's not reading all the Superman, not reading all the Brainiac stuff, and it was great for me to understand.
And see, I go into it knowing that's going to happen. So for me, first issues of events are always like the worst issue for me.
And dude,
I'm like,
I'm talking about
I
Zero.
got to suffer
Zero
with all
was
the
great.
fucking noobs right now. Give me the
Yeah.
content.
And shout out to the artwork. Shout out to the artwork in Absolute Power issue 1. That
Bro, it's Dan Mora.
Mark,
You don't front on Dan Moore. He's one of my favorites right now.
Mark,
That's what I'm saying, it was
you
fire.
have to make room for people like me, Mark, to come in
Oh,
and,
yeah, I do.
and
You don't hear
learn
me-
something.
You don't hear me complain about like reading what I already know.
Have you read that
How it
X-Men
goes.
yet, Izzy?
No, I was actually planning to read it tomorrow morning. So
Did you
I
read
don't
Action
like
Comics?
Cyclops. Look at Cyclops, the way he looks.
I love him. I love
I
the new
hate
suits,
this
dude.
look.
I really do.
Why-
I got
look
the
at
Magic
that
Magnet
chest plate.
Izzy,
I
did
like
you
it.
get
I dig
Action
it.
Comics?
I actually didn't pick up Action Comics. That's the one I didn't pick up. I was
Gail
playing.
Simone is back to work. Gail
Yeah,
Simone is
she's
doing
right.
the 3-issue
She's a fun
superstar
follow
for
on
Action
Twitter.
Comics.
I love
so
her.
she-
Yeah, she's awesome.
I love
was
how
doing
she
the-
trolls people on Twitter.
And she's doing an
She's
Uncanny
polite
X-Men
with it.
too, isn't
She's
she?
very polite.
She's doing
with it.
Uncanny X-Men, yeah. She's doing Uncanny, so she's working for both companies. She's on
No,
both
she's
sides
not
of the
doing.
fence.
She's not doing Uncanny. She's doing just X-Men. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's
I think
Uncanny because McKay is this one.
Yeah,
This is
Ryan
McKay.
Stegman.
What is Mark Russell writing? He's writing something that I saw. What, I'm gonna have to
Also,
look that up.
Batman Dark Ages.
Is that what it was? I saw
He's doing
something.
Batman
from
Dark
Mark.
Ages with All Red right now. I can't tell you what he does.
No, it's coming out. It's coming out. And I was like, nah. And then I saw he was writing. I was like, oh, okay, maybe then.
Might need
I
to,
thought
yeah.
It may be one of the solo books. You know, they've got like
it was a
nine
big two
X-Men
book.
titles.
Golly, I gotta find that. What was
There's
that?
9 X-Men titles to this launch. So great jump on point for readers.
I mean, if they can stay separate, I'll be okay because I want to check out Jed McKay's X-Men because he's Jed McKay, and I want to check out Uncanny because Gambit and Rogue are there. If they can stay separate and have separate stories I can read by themselves, I'll be okay. If they make me feel like I need to read all 9 books, I'm out.
I think 3 of the 9 are like solo titles, like Storm.
Yeah, because
Storm,
that's how
Phoenix.
that's how I was. That's how I was with Krakoa. I got into
But they're going to
Krakoa.
solo title them, and then they're going to bring them into the main storyline. And you're like, what the fuck happened with them? I didn't read that solo title.
But hopefully they'll catch you up. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe they'll give you a noob issue.
Well, I was gonna say Storm is gonna be everywhere. So
Yeah. I've got to read the Storm. Storm sounds pretty good. I don't know who's writing it, but I've seen the synopsis. I think I want to check that out.
It was X.
She's in the Avengers now. Storm's in the Avengers.
now. That's what I'm saying. She's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everybody's in the Avengers.
I'm happy for Jed or Ryan Stegman on the art. I don't even care what the story is. I'll just drool over there.
I'm not crazy about Stegman's art in this book.
Get out of here with that. Oh, what?
I don't care what you want to say. I don't care about Stegman's art.
It
in
might
this
be
book.
different. Let me see it.
Look at this beast. Look at the way his beast looks.
So the beast on the
what's going on
cover,
with it.
I think it's
terrible.
I think it's because of the beast on the cover.
What
They're
the
doing
hell
this
is
one?
Beast doing this? Look at his
Uh,
face here.
Beast, how you
Yeah,
doing?
that's one I would probably pass on.
Skip this month. Go to the Godzilla variants.
No, I was just pulling up X Factor because that was the Mark Russell book. I was like, nah, on X Factor.
I'm looking forward to X Factor. I always like X Factor.
Yeah,
Because
I might
that
read it.
character looks like the best of the bunch.
I like how it says Deadpool on the solicitations. It says Deadpool guest appearance first issue, and then he's going to go off and do whatever.
Who's doing the
Bob.
interiors for X Factor?
Bob Quinn, maybe, or David Lopez. One of the two.
Izzy, does that sound familiar? Either of them?
Bob Quinn or David Lopez? Quinn, maybe. It's for X Factor?
Yeah. Mark Russell and somebody.
It looks like Bob Quinn is, the interior artist.
Was that Scotty Young?
Well, the one and only. His line at Heroes was insane. Was this the longest line, would you say, or was Claremont?
Bob Quinn's the artist.
Danny Warren Johnson and
I
Scotty.
think Claremont's always the longest line, or maybe just takes a long
No,
time.
Claremont just talks a lot.
Gotcha.
That was the deal with his line. I want to say Daniel Warren Johnson wasn't the longest line because they cut the line, so you can't really go off by that. So it might have been Claremont.
There she is. Okay, Doreen's.
I was in Stanford Green's line for a while, actually twice, at Heroes Con, and I had no clue that Daniel Warren Johnson's line was right next to me, or I might have slid over really quick.
Nah, they capped the line on Saturday.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I was there before they capped it. Yeah. I just didn't notice until somebody said something about it later on.
So the con opened at 10. By 10:30, the ticketing system was like shut down. They shut down the ticketing system.
Wait, is this for sketches or something?
No, it was just plain signatures.
Because when I was in the Stanford Green line, like right next to it, there were people in the Warren Johnson line, and this was in the afternoon. There were people in the line, and then they cut the line off there, right where I was. But this was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Maybe he allowed people to come into the line because
Daniel Warren
I know there was
Johnson's
a
line was
ticket
almost
thing.
2 hours, by the way. That's how long I stood for Daniel Warren Johnson.
He was another talker. That's why.
Yeah.
So there's some people that they talk and they just keep talking and then they forget that there's people waiting for them.
No, I want that. I want that. I don't care. I'll wait.
Yeah, you do, but there's people that want to get to the other parts of the show.
I'm gonna get in and get out
it.
sort of guy myself. Yeah.
You know, I think the conversation is good when you have the ability to have the conversation. If you see a massive line of fans that want to get your signature, yeah, I understand that you want to have the conversation, but you want to have a short, brief conversation while he's signing.
There's also some people
I think it's
who
unfair.
are just there to see that individual.
It doesn't matter, but it got to be fair. To
I agree on both sides.
everybody.
I agree on both. I agree on both sides.
I would love to just be all
I
honest.
see all
with you.
points.
I'm more annoyed. I would prefer that the artist wants to have a real interaction with the fan than the dude with the 150 comic short box or the tower of short boxes who feels entitled to get that shit signed in the line. Those people piss me off more.
Yeah, those people piss me off too. I'm saying for this, the conversation is always great.
Conversation person, this may be their only chance to talk to this artist, writer, whatever. So I try to have an ounce or 2 ounces more of compassion for them because I know what that's like. Dude, I only got to meet Noel Neal one time, and I'll never forget it. I came through the door bursting with sweat, right? And she whipped out a hanky. She whipped out a hanky and was diving me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And her handler, she's like, "Get him a chair. And she sat me down behind her booth, said, "Are you all right?" And I said, "You were the first person I wanted to see when I got here." And she's like, "Why me?" And I was like, "You got to be Lois Lane twice. And I think you're Lois Lane's mom in Superman the movie. You're on the train. And girl, I'm sitting next to you." She's like, breathe. And I'm like, "But I wanted to see you first. I was like, "Okay." I was like, I brought the DVD set of the Adventures of Superman." She goes, I never saw one single penny of that." I'm like, "It's okay. I'll pay for your autograph. It's okay. You're in Superman Returns too." I was like, "Are you all right?" She goes, "I've never died on screen before." I was like, "I know." She's like, "You can breathe. I was like, "But I want to get it all out. Other people want to talk to you." She's like, It's okay. And then Neil from the Superman homepage walks by, and she's like, "Hi, Neil, how are you?" And Neil's like, "No, Neil recognized me." And I'm like, "Yo, what's up, Neil from Superman homepage?" And he's like, "I don't know you. What's happening?" It was so great. And I'm sure...
Cliff on Comics, ladies and gentlemen.
So I'm going to show you my holy grail. This is what I call my holy grail. This.
I got one of those.
It's the dark
many
hole.
people do,
mine's
many people don't have the one I have.
Hopefully, only you have the one you have.
You were slave to a page in my sketchbut.
So here's, I know, right? So there's that. There you go.
They sketching.
Some of these guys I don't even remember who it is, but I'm trying to remember who this is. I can't remember, but
that is
Ivan
awesome,
Reese.
dude. I'm jealous.
Wow.
I love Yvonne.
Shit.
Yvonne's the best.
I'm super jealous of that.
I just got my
Oh, wait.
first signed book of his.
Ethan.
Of course.
I need to start one of these, man. I want one of
He's
these.
so fucking good. It's insane.
I like this Amanda Connor.
Cute.
Did you take
So
that to
Amanda-
Heroes?
What? No, this is old. So this is Amanda Connor, right? But
Looks like
you know
Harley Quinn.
she's married to Jimmy Palmiotti, right?
Palmiotti, close enough.
Palmiotti.
Why are you butchering her name, dude?
Close enough.
didn't- it's Jimmy, and first of all, it's a he.
No, you butchered her name. You couldn't even say
I
Connor.
said Amanda Connor. I didn't
You
say
did not
O'Connor.
say Connor,
I did
clearly.
not
You did
say
not.
O'Connor.
You misspelled her
Get the
name. You
replay,
definitely
babe. Get the
misspelled her
replay.
name.
Okay, there you go. So there's Jimmy.
That's supposed to be Jonah Hex.
Yeah.
Hey, can you
Just
say
a
idea
little-
for me?
Much love, guys. Bedtime.
Idea.
Later, Durs. Thanks for jumping
Bye,
on. bud.
Jersey.
Hey, before
Wait,
you go,
here-
Durs. Actually,
No
real
longer
quick,
with us.
Huh?
Durs, what do you
Sorry,
got coming up?
Tomorrow, that whole 400 books I bought. I filmed a bunch of X-Men, bunch of Marvel. If you want to buy stuff, check me out. Come hang out. Much love.
Link
Thank
in
you,
the
Durs.
chat. Thanks for
Later,
jumping on,
guys.
bro.
Of course.
Appreciate you, brother.
See you guys.
Okay. No longer with us.
Darwin Cook.
Darwin Cook. Love this piece. It's just
That's
so simple.
priceless right there, man.
Yeah.
That is awesome, dude.
So this is
Why
Franco.
don't I have one of these? I need one.
Next.
Wait. Don't say that about the girl.
Next.
You know who's this girl? Okay.
What's wrong with that? Is it Jubilee or the artist?
That's a Jubilee.
I was
This
fucking with Disney.
is-
That was for his kid.
Oh, who's
So
who's
I'm
that?
trying to remember the
She's
artist.
so pretty. I'm a sucker for pretty girls.
I think it's Alex
Baldwin.
I can't get the something. It was the 90s.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Palmiotti. He's fun.
Yeah, I
There's
got
another
his
one.
signature on my Super Soldier Amalgam book at Heroes. Oh, that's fucking fire.
That's a nice one.
Who did that?
I'm not sure. That's the funny part. Some of these names I don't remember, but if you could figure out that signature, starts with a B.
That's fun.
Yeah. Some guys I don't remember. Like this one, I don't remember who did this, but I thought this was get the lighting right. I thought this one was fantastic.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the way the wings look.
Mhm. This was a new guy. This one here.
All right, well, then go to the
Trying to
next one. Let's see some more legends.
No, I like her.
Okay.
She's pretty.
This is Eric Balazua, something like that. Can't remember.
It was pissed off. Another name butchered.
That's okay.
That's
Mark
cool.
knows me well.
All right, so there you go. So that's a black canary. He did the whole cityscape and everything for that one.
That's wild.
Yeah. He had this funny thing of not drawing the top of their heads. So every sketch he was doing, he didn't finish the head for some reason.
Probably weakness.
thought
in
was
the
weird.
game, maybe, or maybe it was just
No,
too
it had nothing to do. He just didn't draw the head. The rest of the head. David Mack.
What the fuck are we looking at?
It's Daredevil.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, it took a second for my screen to adjust.
Yeah, David Mack.
1,000
Mark Morales.
There we go.
Rags over Mark.
Yeah.
It's always a competition with.
I don't have to say who drew this one.
Ooh, and he did a good job. I don't want to vomit. It's nice.
Wow. You know, it is Eric Larson.
I listen.
Mac Wagner.
Nice. Love it.
Oh, there's some good ones. I
Oh,
forgot
the
the name of the goon, the artist of the goon. I forgot his name. Eric. Oh yeah, you gotta love this one, Mark. I'm guarantee you gotta love this one.
Okay. Oh damn. That's like
Liam Sharp.
That's Liam.
Yep, there's Liam Sharp.
Yeah, he nailed that.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, so yeah. Liam Sharp's sequel to Starhenge or final order cutoff for it is Monday.
This
And I
is
want
Mark.
to order in
This
for
is Jim
order.
Starling. So I got a Jim
Adam
Starling.
Warlock.
Yep.
Eric Powell, artist of the Goon.
Dan
Dan
Jurgens,
Jurgens.
Batman. Ooh.
That's awesome.
I love Dan Jurgens. I need a piece from him.
Lee Weeks.
That's cool, Gambit.
Mike Diodat.
Mike
Is that how
Diodato.
you? Is it Diodat or Diodato? Yeah, how do you?
It's Diodato.
However Izzy says it, I'm going with
Yeah,
Izzy.
whichever way we go, Bob. I'm not sure who did this one, but I like it.
Is that Mike?
Is that Silver Sable?
No, that's
No, that's
Ravager.
Ravager. Thank you. This is Salvador Flores. I wanna
LaRocca?
say?
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm with
this
you,
is
Mark.
this was
Izzy,
some.
show us one more. Pick one more good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give. Really, you don't like the Mark Tech?
Show us one more good one.
Yeah, find a really good one. Find a banger, dude.
Show us the best
I'm
you
gonna
got, and then tell us.
okay, I'm gonna
what's
show you
going
two
on.
more. I'll show you
We
two
got
more
full colors.
because
No, we want one more. This is it.
this is Carlos Pacheco.
Carlos Pacheco, I
passed-
love.
How do you say his
He
name?
passed away.
Carlos Pacheco.
Pacheco?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, this is my favorite. This is my favorite for
Well, show
multiple
us.
reasons.
Jubilee.
Yeah, it
She's
does look good.
pretty.
Is that Jim Lee?
Yep.
That's Jim
That's
Lee.
the full Jim Lee Jubilee.
Oh, did you pay 20,000 for it?
$20,000.
I paid $0.
How'd you
What?
get it for
That's
zero?
turned into Drew.
Absolutely free.
VIP.
If I wanted to sell this for $30,000, I probably can.
Yo, yeah, dude. That's a great one, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
And that's just some.
You just want to go.
I
get
got a
one.
Finch,
I understand. You can
David
accept
Finch.
You've inspired me, man. At my next con, I want to start a book like that. That's
I
really
got so
cool.
many of these, it's too much. Like sometimes I just
That
have
was
the
good
cards.
stuff, though. What's coming up on your channel?
Tomorrow,
Link is
comic
in
book
the
fights.
chat.
Yeah, link in the chat. Tell us what's coming up.
We got the comic book fights tomorrow. Battle between the lines between Geek Out with Roscoe and Phil's Treehouse. Go check it out. If you haven't voted yet for the poll, go ahead to the poll and
What are the
vote for
topics?
your choice. The topics are, and I'll get them to you here right now. Gotta go to the community page because apparently you cannot. The topics are most overrated character, best adaptation, movie or TV, most iconic comic book cover, best writer artist duo, or best superhero costume. One of those is gonna be the third topic.
I actually have some opinions about some. Usually, I don't have an opinion about the questions, but I got some opinions about some of those. Those are cool.
Yeah, so
And that's why you
that's
should
what
be
the
a guest on comic book fights. Go on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Cliff
have-
Cliff
I don't have
killed it
strong
last
enough
week, man.
opinions, man.
Yo, I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
was
Killed it
fun.
last week.
Did you see me look right in the camera and go, I have to defend Frank Miller? That was brutal. I had to cheer from the pits of my soul. But
That's the best part of it, though. That is the best part when you have to defend something you actually don't like.
Check out the fights over on Izzyverse. Always a good time. Thank you so much for jumping on, Izzy. I appreciate you, my brother.
No problem.
Legion, what's going on with you, my man?
Not a damn thing. What's going on with you?
All right, so Tuesday nights or Tuesdays at about what,
Oh, you want
1
me to do
o'clock?
that? Yeah, Tuesdays at 2 is the new DC stream. Friday mornings is the Legion Lair. Hang out with the community, talk whatever, pop culture, movie shows, comics, barbecue, or whatever Rob wants to talk about. Sunday nights, 8:30 at Weeks in the live spoiler field. Look back at the week and reviews and all that good stuff. So be sure to check it out. Come join the channel membership. Get in on the fun.
Yeah, it worked out for me recently.
Yeah, Marcus just won I actually put some extra insurance on that one, Marcus.
I'm excited, dude. That first Deadpool, I don't own that, so I'm
You
really
do now.
excited to get that. I don't.
Dude,
I'm
man,
like I
congrats
said,
on
the
that
original
win.
art. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
big, dude. That was very
Gary
cool.
Dakar,
man.
original art from an original Deadpool artist from Marvel.
I'm excited
the
to frame
signed,
that.
remarked, and chiseled Hot Wheels premium metal Deadpool scooter.
Yeah, that
from
might
Rob
actually.
himself.
That might end up with Becker. We'll see if he loves that thing.
So Marcus,
Becker
that's
has
one of
one.
your biggest.
My son's
is that
gonna
one of
try
your
and
biggest
steal
giveaway?
it.
Becker has one, Marcus.
I've won some nice ones. It's definitely. I've won a Legion loot before. Actually, that was pretty good.
This one has to be bigger.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
this
it
has got to
was,
be one of the biggest I've seen.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
well, this price wise, I've done probably about 3 or 4 like this. I know the Superman one I did was a $450 Legion loot box, and I did the Heroes Initiative one when that book was going for $300 when it first came out. It's down to like 150 now.
Yeah, I remember that though. That's still a nice book to have. I'd love to have it.
I was
for
able to
sure.
get a hold of it for a fairly decent price, so I'm like, I'll just Legion loot it, because I got one myself for cover, and then there was somebody that had gotten one and he like hit hard times kind of thing, needed to pay some bills, and I paid well over cover for it, but I still got it for way under what the FMV at the time was.
And hooked it up. Nice, man. So if you want the hookups like that, definitely check out Legion of Comics on the old YouTube and sign up for a chance to win some dope shit like I did. Thank you as always, Mark, for jumping on, man. I appreciate you. Cliff, what's going on with you, my dude?
Hello. Well,
hi.
You can check the replay of me over on Triple G's channel from this past Saturday. You can check out Izzy's comic book fights from last week or 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
From 2 weeks
Triple
ago.
G. What's Triple G?
Yo, Triple D, Peter in the UK.
I don't know who that is. Hold
Oh
on.
None of the things you said answered the question.
Yes. So anyhow, Peter's got comics. Go check it out. He's got a great channel. He's our
What is
extended
this
brother,
channel name? I don't
Triple
understand.
G Comics.
Hey, you dropped that tone from your tone, sir.
That's how he normally talks.
Maintain that tone, sir.
That's his
What do you
normal
want? You want
tone.
straight clips? You want straight clips to the audience, Marcus? You
Yeah, I want.
straight clips here?
He's actually whispering.
Clips here. We all about to get shot.
Well, check out Triple G. There he is right there. I just subscribed.
There you go. Also, join me on Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. for Comics and Coffee with Cliff. This week's guest is going to be Scotty Vaughn. You know him from his channel and from Comic Book Addicts. He'll be my guest. And then the week after, I'll have Super Slabs Comics on, and it's going to be great.
Awesome. Check out my man Cliff.
He hasn't invited me yet. That's just messed up.
I haven't got an invite either.
I wasn't allowed before you
get it.
started the show.
I thought we were close.
Not like that.
Cliff is
Did you call me for my birthday? Did you call me for my birthday?
I don't call anybody for their birthday. I don't even call my family
Did you even
members.
remember my birthday? No. Were you caught by surprise?
You know
on my
what?
birthday?
You know what? I'll make
Cliff,
sure next year I'll give you
I got
something.
a serious question, Cliff. When's Izzy's birthday?
When's Izzy's birthday? September 12th.
Wrong.
I know.
It would have been awesome. That was right.
But I will tell you. All the numbers were correct.
There you
September
go.
21st.
Oh, there we go.
But
you
then
got
again,
the
I
month.
announced that kind of stuff. You had
Thank
12.
you for
It's
jumping
the
on,
21st.
Cliff. I appreciate you. We got a
Now we're all
happy
saying
birthday.
birthdays.
Dan is here with the happy birthday. What's up, Dan? Good
Well,
to see
thank
you.
you. I appreciate it. It's actually CJ's birthday.
TJ, thank you for jumping on, my man.
Yes,
going
sir.
on with you?
So tomorrow I should be dropping my Only Slabs giveaway win unboxing. And then I've skipped a couple of weeks, but Thursday we are doing Transformers Thursday, and we're going to welcome back the mechanic in issue number 28.
Ooh, check it out, y'all. If you need some Transformers content, then my man TJ's got you covered, as well as Moon Knight and many other things. Link is in the chat. Check my man out. Thank you to everybody that jumped on and kept it lively. Thank you to the chat that kept it lit. I appreciate y'all every week. We got so close to FOC this week, but Bleeker came in and shut all of that down.
We got
real
one book.
quick.
We got to Ain't No Grave. We got one book.
We got a peek at it, but then the saver, and he's done that more than once. Actually, Bleeker has come in and saved the day many times.
I'm always running late now because I watch the Acolyte when it airs.
Well, he was there doing
You're
your
gonna
work
miss
for
the show,
you.
aren't you? When it's over.
There's a link.
I'll
for
be
Bleeker
here on
right
time
there.
when it's
Mark's
over.
powerful hate watching is insane.
Well, I'm not hate watching. I'm just watching it, man. This one, it's actually crossed
I
the line.
mean, you're kind of hate watching it, kind of.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm just being honest with my review. I didn't make the show.
I know, but you're watching it and you hate it, so that's the definition of hate watch.
Well, he did give it. He did give it a grade of LOL 10.
Hate watch stuff. They watch it because they hate it.
the fact that last episode was so boring and that they had the nerve to try to titillate me and deny me Manny Jacinto's ass just tears me a new one. And
But you're gonna throw,
I would say it was
you're gonna throw
profound.
shit at the TV with this episode. It is unbelievably bad. Like it doesn't even, it doesn't ever cross the point where you think that they're taking it serious. You're like, this isn't real.
Dude,
none of this is real.
I cannot wait for you to see the skits that we filmed today for tomorrow, because I did not see the Acolyte today, but you're gonna love everything I have to say.
That's funny. You're assuming that I'm gonna watch what y'all do.
You're gonna watch it for me.
I'll watch the channel anyways. I love the little shop skits and stuff y'all do. Y'all got me hooked back when y'all were doing the vampire stuff.
Oh my god, I love that so much. Yo, I need to get out of financial despair, and I mean those words literally, because I want to do things.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. I'm still broke from Heroes Con, man. But thank you to everybody that jumped on, man. Thanks to everybody in the chat. I appreciate y'all every week. But that's all we got this week. Until next week, y'all. Peace. Oh, wait, I forgot to do the outro thing. It's my first time, guys. All right, here we go. That's how you do it.